Welcome to my views and news. Some news stories for you. First one is about Splinter, Oromia region-based Orthodox faction. Pictures and videos are being shared showing members of the Splinter faction and members of Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council. We know that this top Muslim body removed its leader last year when Mufti Umar Idris was removed, who is from Amhara region, and Ibrahim Tofa from Oromia was chosen as the new leader, and he is from Oromia. Now we are seeing, it seems, there is an alliance between the Splinter faction of Orthodox Church and Majlis. Secondly, viewers, Tigray, a global society of Tigray scholars and professionals is a diaspora body. Today, this body issued a statement. Since the start of this war, this organization has been supporting Tigray regional government. The party a few days ago issued a statement raising some questions about the process being adopted for formation of interim government. Now, when we are hearing about finalization of names and formula for interim government of Tigray, this body has raised some questions today. But interestingly, while on the one hand GSTS is raising questions, on the other hand it wants opposition parties to join the process. And thirdly, viewers, Eritrean diaspora members are starting to ask some tough questions. I am talking about Eritrean, pro-Eritrean government diaspora. We have been monitoring the activities, the posts of Eritrean diaspora members after Isaias Afwerki's interview, recent interview on domestic issues. Details for you. Firstly, viewers, Oromia region-based Orthodox faction seems to be in alliance with Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council, top body of Muslims, also called Majlis. As I said earlier, that the Majlis is led by Ibrahim Tofa, elected last year. Haji Umar Idris was removed from Amhara region, and we saw almost last month, I think we saw a large protest in Cambodia in support of Haji Umar Idris. Why? Because Amhara region backed that demonstration. Like Oromia is backing Orthodox Splinter faction. Now, some pictures and videos are being shared. The pictures, videos show members of Oromia region-based Orthodox faction, a bishop, and top members of Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council. Deputy chairman of Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council has been seen with these Splinter Orthodox faction bishops. We must not forget that Orthodox Church has revoked the appointments made by the three archbishops of these appointee bishops. Orthodox Church says these are illegal priests. But pictures, videos, which most sources say are fresh, not old ones. Most sources say these pictures, videos are fresh, not old. If the pictures and videos are fresh, it means that's now there is collaboration between the Oromia region-based Orthodox Splinter faction and top Muslim body Majlis. That is why we are seeing a protest. We saw just one protest in Amhara region, which backed Haji Umar Idris, though he was removed last year in May. We did not see any demonstration last year, but a few weeks ago, last month, Amhara region tried to mobilize Muslims of Wollo to support Haji Umar's case. Haji Umar had rejected his removal last year, but he was removed. Ibrahim Tofa took office. This war is definitely part of larger Oromo-Amhara war, political war for political rivalry in Ethiopia. Religion is one field of this rivalry, politics another, security third one, and some other sectors too. Basically, larger picture shows that the two ethnic groups are fighting for supremacy, for dominance in Ethiopia. We have a clip for you showing a priest of Orthodox, Splinter, Oromiya region-based faction, and deputy chairman of Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council. Watch the video. Secondly, was GSTS has issued a statement. Global Society of Tigray Scholars and Professionals is a diaspora body issuing statements for the past few years, for the past 2 years, in support of Tigray regional government, in support of the people of Tigray. The body has raised some questions about the process adopted for formation of interim government in Tigray. The party is questioning the 9-member committee's formation, that it was not formed in a transparent manner. The party is raising questions about 2-day-long conference held in Mekelle, that their fair process was not adopted. Thirdly, the body is questioning the announcement that Tigray Regional Assembly will not be dissolved. The party is opposing this decision reportedly made in Mekelle at the conference, 2-day-long conference. At the same time, GSTS says that it will not withdraw from the ongoing process for formation of interim government. Rather, it will propose names of Tigray scholars living in foreign countries or in Tigray who are suitable for positions in Tigray interim government, because there are some slots for scholars as well, civil society slots. So on the one hand, this organization is saying that the process adopted is not transparent. On the other hand, it is part of the process, and it wants opposition parties to acknowledging their concerns. It is asking opposition parties to join the process. It says that boycott of the process will not serve any purpose. Only if you are part of the process, you can bring about some change. Opposition parties are not part of the process. They think this process will not lead to formation of a transparent and independent formation of interim government. But this organization is, it seems, it is backing TPLF with some concerns, because it has to appease its support in diaspora. Lastly, viewers, Eritrean diaspora members are asking tough questions. Pro-Eritrean government diaspora members. I'm not talking about opposition diaspora groups who are looking for opportunities, fair or unfair, to criticize Isaias Afwerki, to criticize Eritrean government. Now, criticism is coming from a pro-Eritrean government diaspora members. I think they were waiting for Isaias Afwerki's interview on domestic issues. I said that Isaias wasn't convincing at that interview. He could not bring any hope through that interview, because for years it was mainly TPLF which was shown as a threat, as a hindrance to peace and prosperity in Eritrea. Now, Eritrean government now says game over. If game is over for TPLF, it means that now Eritrean government will have to answer these questions. Does the government have any plan to take the country to the level of a developed country, or at least the level of countries which have some future? That is why diaspora pro-government members are asking questions. A viewer shared an article written by Tisfa News, which is predominantly pro-Eritrean government news source. It raised similar questions. And 2 days ago, Eritrean diaspora investment conference was held in Uganda. That added to the already existing questions, that if Eritrean diaspora can invest in Uganda, why can't diaspora members invest in Eritrea? And Eritrean diaspora members, they're in a position. They are in a position to invest in Eritrea if they are given some assurances, some guarantees. They can change the lives of Eritrean people. But Eritrean government so far is not opening up country's economy. Those who are asking questions are not traitors. They are not anti-Eritrean government, but they are speaking for the people of Eritrea. Such positive criticism, such healthy questions should be encouraged. No one wants Isaias killed. Diaspora members, everyone wants some change in Eritrea for the betterment of the people of Eritrea. Let's see what Isaias says in the next part of his interview, part 4, which we are hearing could be broadcast in coming days. Thank you for watching.